Good morning, good day, good afternoon, depends on where you are. I'm so happy you're here with me today because I am sharing with you the codependency triangle. And it's one of the most valuable pieces that I share with my clients. Now, I have a sketch of it here. Let's move this around. There you go. If you don't know me, I'm Linda Babulic, and I'm here to share wisdom teachings with you so that it brings more zest into your life. And it's all designed for today's executive woman. Think of yourself as an executive because you are. You've got that potential, you're moving your life along, and you just want to learn more. You want some wisdom that's going to impact your bottom line. So this is going to make a huge difference. I think all my clients have one point or another had this on their fridge, and they even cover up one half so that they're only looking on the positive side. So this is called the codependency triangle. I learned it in the shamanic. If you Google it, yeah, there's different stuff about it. Some people, in my opinion, make it way more complicated than it is. I can explain this to you. This will have impact on you in 5 minutes flat. You're going to get this because it's just so good. So we're going to start with, I'm going to fold my page in half and make that easy for you. So this is where we start. Now, I've also seen this the other way around, where the victim is at the bottom. Let's not get complicated. So we're going to start with the victim. So there's 3 behaviors on this. So you're the victim or the persecutor or the rescuer. So the victim, yeah, and I love the dialogue that goes with all of these. I just made this up. So the dialogue would be the victim. Poor me, always complaining. Why does this always happen to me? We've been hearing way too much of that lately. Oh, I think that was a complaint. Yes, you can turn that complaint. And if you've read in my book, I do Dr. David R. Hamilton talks about the complaint elastic. The victim is that constant complainer. And when you complain about the complainer, that makes you the victim. So let's stick to this. The victim, poor me, always complaining. And do you want me to help you with that? No, but they're always a victim. Why did somebody take the last cookie? I never get the last cookie. I wanted the last cookie, whatever it is. And you go, well, I'll go to the cupboard. I'll get you another one. No, that's fine. They want to suffer. They really want you to see them as that victim. The persecutor is there on this side. The persecutor is the one that says it's all your fault because you always eat all the cookies. It's all your fault. And you always leave me in a mess. Now, remember, this stuff can just be going on in your head. You don't have to be saying that. Often you're persecuting people. They have no idea. And maybe they shouldn't. Sometimes the voice in your head is best to just shut it up. And the other side is the rescuer that says, let me fix that for you. I'll go to the store. I'll get all the ingredients. I'll make you another batch of cookies. You don't have to suffer. But take a look at it. As soon as you rescue someone, doesn't that make them a victim? And then they're going to persecute you. And it's not the other person. Let's face it. We have all bounced around that triangle so fast. There's barely a week that goes by. A day. So let's try to spread our time on the codependency triangle a little further apart. Because we can go from being a victim to being the persecutor to being the rescuer in a breath, in a sentence. So keep that in mind. You are not a victim. Don't make yourself a victim. And when you're persecuting somebody else, that makes you a victim. If it's all their fault, then you're miserable, then you're the victim. Don't go there. And if you are there in any aspects of your life, Step out of it. If you need help, I'm here for you, but I'm not going to rescue you because I will not make you a victim. I will not take that on. That's not what I do. I operate on the empowerment triangle. That's this one here. On the empowerment triangle, the creator is at the top, working with you to find that creative solution. So what can we do about that? Maybe we can have a brainstorming session to find possible solutions to what we can do about whatever you're complaining about. So if you're a victim, what can we do about that? What can we think about creatively that could change things around for you? You ask a lot of questions. I spent a lot of time in my book asking questions. I think questions are magic. And I put it through my courses, my talks. It's always there. Questions are magic. And the next position on the empowerment triangle is the challenger. So that's the positive alternative again to their complaints. You know, you could say to them, they say, oh, I can never do this. I can never do what you're doing. Well, you could challenge them and say, you know, I've seen you do really hard stuff. I've seen what you've survived. I've seen what you've gone through. Let's figure out how you're going to be able to get through this, because we think we can't, but we can. You go back and you see how much we have gone through and survived, and we're thriving. Yeah, you can do this. So you can be the challenger. This is how can we figure this out? And then the position in here is the coach. The coach is compassionate. And again, the empowerment triangle is loaded with asking questions. So the coach can ask questions to help you develop that vision or that action plan. And I use a mind map with my clients to lay out your dreams and to map out your whole new life. I use it for me. There's my mind map. So if you're interested in laying that out, let me know. Mind maps are a huge tool. It's really useful to be on that empowerment triangle. So whatever you do, I'm wishing this for you. I'm wishing that you are on the empowerment triangle and that you're a creator and a challenger and a coach in your own life, and that you don't make anybody else a victim by rescuing them or persecuting them. The itty bitty shitty committee in your head needs to be fired. They're gone. Use these triangles. If you want copies, I'm more than happy to send it to you. Thanks for being with me today. We've got lots of fun things in mind. What else is on the list? We are going to talk about energy protection. How do we start? This is my 31st video that I'm doing in this wisdom teachings. So if you've missed any, by all means, you may want to go back. Holidays can certainly be a time of energy that is pounding on you. So I'm going to be talking about that. I'm going to be talking about sacred moon cycles, and we're going to talk about gratitudes. I love you. I'm happy to have you with me. Drop me a note if you have any questions, linda@lindababulic.com. I read my own emails. I love you, and thank you for being here.